Welcome to Bernadette's Post, and today I'll be showing how I created this rose drawing. First, I traced around a circular object onto paper. I used watercolor paper. And then I drew a small spiral into the center top area. Then added spider legs around the spiral. Then I connected a couple legs in one direction around the spiral. And then added two curvy pointed upside down triangles underneath that spiral. I added petals by surrounding the spiral with curly angled shapes. And then fixed up the lines and added more pointy petals along the corners. Then I drew in the center bulb of petals. I also added curvy lines to show the petal curves. And then I fixed any petal outline corrections. And then I added tiny leaves underneath the petals. Next, I drew a long curved stem with leaves and a thorn. I added liquid drops to the cut stem as well. I outlined a small circular object to create a handle for the glass cover. I erased the bottom and then added curved lines to complete the handle outline. I measured out from the handles to mark off the lines for the glass walls, marking the lowest point slightly closer together. Then connected the dots, creating slightly vertical straight lines, which I connected to the handle by adding two even curved lines on either side, as well as adding two curved lines at the base for the bottom edge. Now it's time to start shading. I softened a sharpened HB pencil and then began lightly shading around the perimeter of the drawing, adding more shadow along the left side along all the edges, which will brighten the right side, showing more highlight. A clean tissue works great to blend without creating smudges using oily fingertips. I built up the shadow in the layers, first with an HB pencil and then a 2B, 4B, as well as added dark accents with 6B. And the kitten decided to come visit. She loves jumping all over me constantly. I shaded the bottom left corner only and in behind to create depth. Then I started defining the rose petals, adding lots of shadow along the edges. I used a paper blending tool to create thin shadow lines. I added darker shadow along the outer edges of the petals. To create texture on the petals, I used an edge of a new eraser to remove thin lines. As well as adding short horizontal lines from the outer edge and blending those out. When working on an area that's already been shaded, it's great to add a separation paper that will save the work and prevent having dirty hands. added detail to the tiny leaves. As well as shadow to the stem. I used a 6B pencil to add curvy lines along the stem and define the dripping liquid, then used a 2B to blend out. I drew in more pointed edges along each leaf and then added inner veins and blended out, creating depth. I added final touches of shade in a 6B pencil and then cleaned up the outer edges with a clean eraser. I added an overlapping shadow on the bottom right of the glass base to create more depth and blend it out with a clean tissue. wanted to extend out the corner on the bottom edge, so I added more shadow and erased any excess pencil lines. Around the outer edge. And I lightly drew in sparkle stars and then erased them with a sharp eraser. And all finished. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you'd like to see more of my videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button.